All right, y'all. Hopefully the camera will set up. And we're getting ready to bring a load out of the woods here. As you can see, or maybe not be able to see, it's a little bit of a grade coming out of here. And this is a 10-speed UltraShift. So it's pretty much a automatic, but it does have a manual mode. We've got low range down here, which low range is just putting it in first gear. That's all it does. So what I'll do when I am either getting ready to hit a hill or coming out of a place like this, when you go and drive, it usually puts me in second gear. I'll just go to manual, downshift it, so it'll hold me in first gear. Because even going down a hill, if you rev up too much, it'll upshift. The same way if you're going down a highway and you're gonna run a hill when you got a heavy load, it'll upshift going up the hill and kill all of your momentum, and then it just has to turn around and downshift. So you can switch back and forth between drive and manual while it's moving. That's fine. Well, I'm not an expert or anything like that, but from my experience, what I found, it hasn't been a problem. I think it pretty much will limit what you can and can't do on its own, because sometimes you try to up or down shift when it's not, the RPM's right, it'll just ding and won't let you do it. Same way, like if you're rolling a little bit and you hit reverse, it won't go into reverse until it comes to a complete stop. It'll just do that little ding. So again, we're in manual right now, so it's keeping us in first gear, and we can hit the button to upshift, come back down. It's a pretty good hole right here coming out, so I take it real easy on that because I don't want to be breaking springs or airbags or any of that expensive stuff. Sometimes in my experience, when you're down in first gear, or even if you're in low range, you can go from low to drive or manual while it's moving. Because again, it's just first gear. But when you got a little bit of a hill or something, even if you rev it way up, it won't shift into second. So I'll go ahead and shift into second. There we go. And then after that, it'll pretty much shift on its own fine. So I'll just click it back into drive. And that's pretty much, in my experience and what I've learned so far, what I do with it, how I drive it. So far, I like it pretty good. If I don't have any problems with it, I am, used to a manual transmission. That's what I grew up driving. This is the first one that's like this that I've been in. So it does take some getting used to, but it's kind of nice just to get in and more or less push a button and set it and forget it, kind of. We're back in here about a mile or so off of the road. We've got a lot of pasture back here, some cows and sheep and stuff like that. But anyway, there you go.